So here we are, next up, we got Singapore Pro Wrestling's first female wrestler, Alexis friggin' Lee, versus the New Era's own Poison Rose.
I'm personally very excited for this match because my good friend and my family, the member of the New Era, Poison Rose, will be kicking ass of Alexis Lee.
Oh, I don't know. I've seen Alexis Lee fight in all over the world. She's wrestled the best that women's wrestling has to offer, Japan, Singapore, Thailand, even over here in Korea. And this is going to be the biggest test of Poison Rose's career so far.
I gotta say, Charlie, look at the presence. Look at the skeleton. The skeleton girl, the most fierce woman in SPW, Singapore Pro Wrestling. And I admit, she's my good friend and she has traveled all around the world, fighting all the great female wrestlers in the world. However, the Poison Rose will not be an easy opponent for her.
No, but there's just something about what Alexis Lee brings to the table. She's a 10-year veteran. I've seen her wrestle in a cave in Germany. I saw her wrestle Ricky Delicious underground. Like, she has wrestled everybody and anybody anywhere. She is just a prospect unlike what you can expect to see in the women's wrestling today.
Charlie West, my friend, even Ant can beat up the Ricky Delicious. And Poison Rose has been in the business for only 1 to 2 years, but she was taught by the best wrestler, your true Korean idol, Shiho. So I don't care if Alexis Lee has been here for 10 or 20 years. It's going to be a different opponent she ever faced.
Oh, don't get me wrong, I am fully aware of how good Poison Rose is and how hard she hits. She's hit me far too many times and I don't like it. But I still think that Alexis Lee is absolutely the favorite.
And shut up, Charlie, look at this. It's time for you to pray for the goddess of New Era, the Poison Rose.
Poison Rose definitely has a point to prove here. This would be by far the biggest victory of her career if she can pull it off today.
No, look at the pose, look at the presence, look at the beauty, and look at how badass she is. Yeah, she doesn't deserve the high five of all these low-life kids.
I know, I'm pretty much on Team Kid here. She's not a nice lady.
That's right. Look at that beautiful smile, and she's very kind, she's very wholesome wrestler.
She's beaten me up 3 times. Anyhow, we're about to see this, our first women's match of the day. 3,000 people at Wrestle Nation. Alexis friggin' Lee versus Poison Rose, and I still think the slight favourite is with Alexis Lee, but this could go any way and it's going to be a great match.
Alexis is definitely a hard hitter and she's a very versatile wrestler. She can try any different type of wrestling style, the lucha, the hard hitting, and the just as good old chain wrestling. So it's going to be easy. It won't be easy opponent for Poison Rose. However, Poison Rose has gone through a lot and she has fought lots of different opponents for over 1 or 2 years.
Oh no, the rise of Poison Rose has been phenomenal. Like how much she's been able to improve. Like her debut is still less than a year ago. So to get to this point in this moment is incredible.
Starting through the Irish whip. Alexis Lee making out of the Poison's attack. Quick schoolboy roll up.
Yeah, British over up there.
Nice headlock takedown. Nice head scissors. This is great series of counter, Charlie.
Absolutely, both trying to get the upper hand early on, and you can see counter.
Here's a quick plan. 1, 2. Another schoolboy's attempt.
Yeah, Alexis looking to end this early currently, it seems.
I gotta say, Alexis has more advantage in the experience. She is aware of so much chain wrestling moves and so many modified roll-ups. And I can... Oh, there you go. There you go.
Speaking of modified roll-ups, referee checking if the shoulders are down. They are.
That's what's about the Poison Rose. She might have a less experience than Alexis Lee, but look at her creative. She has the ring awareness, and whenever she finds the empty spot, and she will get you, like that Poison Rose.
Oh no, I completely agree. Like when Poison Rose is around the likes of you and that idiot Aussie, I can see that she's learning like ring awareness, how to take advantage, how to bend the rules to the best of her ability.
It seems like these idiot fans are in the support of Alexis Lee, chanting her name.
And straight to a kid's
wise move by Poison Rose, starting the offense with her kick.
Well, the one thing that Poison needs to do is make sure that Alexis gets no momentum in this match. If Alexis gets on top, I feel like her experience is just going to stay there. So Poison has to have a plan and has to execute it perfectly. And that's what she's doing right now.
Yep, and she's wasting no time and no energy. And look at that move. Look at the strategy using the rope, adding the more pressure.
Yeah. And again, using that 5 count to the best of its ability, making sure that you just do as much as you can. Just stretch the rules.
When Poison Rose is doing the trash talk in front of camera, it's not just her ego trip. It's actually very good psychology tactic, overwhelming her opponents. There you go. Oh! Big shot to the chest.
Now Alexis Lee off the rope, going for the big knee.
That was a big boot in her face.
I think Alexis maybe is surprised at just how much Poison Rose has brought this in these opening segments.
Big sling blade from Poison Rose.
Yeah, it's classic
Cover
Poison
attempt.
Rose move.
1,
Into the cover.
2. The leg hook was not deep enough, but it could have been very dangerous for Alexis freaking Lee.
Yeah, Poison needs to focus now, not get frustrated. You're not going to get someone on the first move. You need to just keep working and working and working away.
Poison Rose is getting a little bit cocky here, but she should waste no time. She should keep continuing her offense. Big body slam, and she should cover right now. No, she shouldn't be cocky. Okay. But again, the leg hook is not deep enough.
Yeah,
Poison Rose should attempt more with the desperation.
It's that, I think it's that attitude, right? That arrogance. Arrogance is great for having confidence in yourself, but it does lead to lackadaisical cuffers, as you just said.
What I always teach Poison Rose is, even no matter how the opponent looks weak, looks strong, she should be the lion. She should be doing her best to pin the opponent. Big chop right there. That's what I'm talking about. Her attitude, her offense, her ambition should be reflected into her offense.
Yeah, and you can hear these chops reverberate around this 3,000 strong Wrestle Nation arena. Oh, but no one there.
Big European uppercut by Alexis Lee. Takedown. What's going on here? Big atomic drop. Oh! She actually could have finished her match with her finisher, her double knee attack. However, Alexis Lee, I don't know why she chose that tactic. Maybe she was too gassed up, or maybe she was too overwhelmed by awesome offense by Poison Rose, but she lost opportunity here. What a waste.
Well, I mean, when you're taking as much damage as Alexis has taken so far, you sometimes have to just work almost on instinct. Your
there you
plan
go.
goes out the window.
Shut up, Charlie. That's the moment. That's the poison kiss, the finisher of the Poison Rose. Oh, Alexis Lee. What is she doing? What is she doing? Biting my Poison Rose's shoulder. Oh, what a dirty kiss. Oh, what's going on here?
Alexis.
Big face buster from Alexis Lee. Yep, that's a good ring awareness from the Poison Rose. Even she got the big move. She escaped from the ring. She sensed the danger. She had to know she has to get out of the ring.
And that probably did just save the match for Poison Rose. I think Alexis had that one, but Poison Rose able to just squirm out of the way.
What an impressive move from the Poison Rose.
Oh, wait, oh, come on. No, come on. This is not...
No.
And the referee's right there, thank God. Come on, get that stick off of her.
What are you thinking about Poison Rose? Poison Rose is the most honest pro wrestler from New Era. That's what we stand for. We fight.
Oh yeah, with the
honestly.
nice, honest person's kendo stick. Yeah, nothing but honest in a kendo stick.
She just wanted to present the kendo stick to the referee. She has no intention to use that weapon. And look what Alexis Lee doing, taking advantage of the situation. Yeah. What a chip move by
Poison Rose dallied around for too long, and Alexis now about to take advantage, and this could be the end.
There's a
bulldog
right there from the dirty Alexis Lee.
And I think Poison trying to go for that kendo stick, but Alexis keeping it out of the way, going for the cover.
Again,
just too close to the ropes.
You cannot see this kind of ring awareness from the wrestler who has practiced, who has trained for 2 years.
Now, of course, hiding behind the referee.
Great tactic, very smart.
Oh, and going low as well.
Big shot to the low.
You know she's a member of New Era, throwing the referee in the way, going low, using weapons. Just the... Oh!
What are you talking about?
Poison just...
totally deserved that. Because you see, like when Poison Rose was trying to get into the ring, Alexis Lee gave her a stiff boot to her face.
And yeah, straight in front of the referee. Disqualification immediate.
Sometimes, Charlie, justice should be delivered, no matter how it looks.
There we are, justice being delivered. Fantastic.
That's not justice. That's just a massacre. Alexis Lee should be fired from PWS. She should never work in this beautiful land of Korea.
No, just giving Poison exactly what she got.
No. Alexis freaking Lee just tainted. She tainted the honor between pro wrestling.
Hey, if she wants to bring a kendo stick in, why don't we just throw out the rules? Do no DQ, do anything else.
Oh,
just let the kendo stick be legal.
Oh, humanity. What's happening in the pro wrestling these days? Look how Poison Rose seems so frustrated by the illegal move by Alexis Lee.
So this will go down in the record books. It's a win to Alexis freaking Lee.
What
Poison
a-
Rose just, I don't know what went to her head right there.
I don't know what to say.
DQ'd. But hopefully we'll see these two again.
I don't know what to say, Charlie. Today's the darkest day of pro wrestling. Alexis Lee just broke all the code, and she broke all the honor of pro wrestling business. What a dark day, Charlie.